Hello friends, this is Amy. Welcome to Create with Amy 507. I got this little basket at a thrift store and I'm going to make a little egg basket and just showing you some of the paints that I wanted to paint, some natural looking eggs. And that green one, I just love it. It's called Americana Egg by Magnolia, like a Joanna Gaines product. And there wasn't quite a brown, so I just kind of had to mix together some colors, and this is what I came up with. And then I did a little speckling and kind of watered down some antique wax and kind of used my finger and just tapped it along. And then just painting one of those little signs and just going to put eggs for sale, and just a cute little sign to put on the basket. I had some blue checked ribbon and I wanted to use that, and I thought it looked good together. Just tie that on. And then here I'm just putting in the eggs, and it turned out super cute. That basket was 50 cents, so you know, the eggs weren't. I can't remember what I paid for them, but they turned out really nice, and I can use this, you know, spring anytime in my, you know, to decorate the home. On to DIY number 2. This is just an old popcorn tin, and I actually didn't eat the popcorn. I found this along the road. It was actually one of my friend's place, so I knew where it had been. And I'm just gonna make it white, and I'm using like that hammered spray paint, and it took quite a bit. I ended up using like the whole can. And then I've got this 15-inch round panel. I think they're less than $10. You can get these, and it was kind of rough, so I wanted to sand it down to make it nice and smooth. And then I stained it with briar smoke. This is a Varathane wood stain, and I cut this out on my Cricut machine after I did all the weeding, and I applied it to the outside of the can. I did put a mark around the bottom side of the lid because I wanted to know where the can went. And so then when I did put it on, it wasn't quite lined up perfectly, but that's okay. I used a combination of E6000 and hot glue, and it doesn't have a huge lip on there, but it held up fine, and it'll be just great because I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be moved around a lot, and it's just going to hold, you know, just next to the chair. It can hold a drink or something like that. And now we're on to the third DIY. This is another Trash to Treasure. This was used in a packing thing in a dishwasher, and so basically it was just throwaway, and so I painted it with the white Waverly chalk paint, and then I went over it with some little of the antique wax, allowed that to dry, and then I'm using some stencils that I'm really kind of liking these stencils. They're like a silk screen, and this font is just super cute, and it's just you know, it's flexible, it goes through there. I mean, it doesn't, if you see it, you can see that it's a screen. It's more of a screen. And I don't know, it just does such a nice job. And I'm just using chalk paint. They do sell specialty paints for this and that, but I haven't bought anything. And it seems to work okay for me. Chalk paints are generally a little thicker anyway. And then just carefully pull that up, and it worked out great. And then you allow that to dry, and then you can put on the second part. This is so much fun. I'm definitely going to be looking for more of these type of product with the silk screen because I just think it's so much fun, and certain things you can do with different colors, and yeah, I think I'm just going to enjoy looking for these type products. And I think this was Plaid, or Plaid, I don't remember what it's called, but the company that makes them. Now I wanted to make like some metal pieces on there, and I thought what to do. This is basically just thin, it'd be like something you'd they package some paper with, just cardboard, thicker cardboard, flexible. And so making it look like an old galvanized, and using these gems. They're just little plastic things that you get from Dollar Tree, and it comes with this super glue, and that worked out pretty good. And I just kind of eyeballing to see where I want to put the little rivets, and that's what they're meant to be, looking like is a rivet or some kind of fastener. Glued those on, and it took no time at all to get those to dry. And so I'm just kind of patting on color. It seemed like once I worked with got those down and I was putting paint on them, then it was like the paint wanted to come off the rivets. And so then I just made it all dark because I knew I could go over it once it was dry and kind of lighten it all up. And so the purpose is just to make it kind of look like old rusty metal. And I think I pulled it off with this. I was kind of impressed. Just paper. Just so much fun. And even it got a little wrinkly, which was perfect because that, metal does that too, especially when it's thin. And then just doing a little sanding on here. And I noticed, mine aren't real rustic looking, and I almost wanted it a little more rustic looking, but I don't know, I guess I get a little nervous when I put too much roughness on it, and to make it look dirty or whatever. But I do like the addition of the little metal strips on it. And the easy thing is you can cut that super easy. You don't have to worry about getting anything to cut metal. Yeah, I love how that little farmhouse sign turned out. A nice trash to treasure. Thank you for coming, my friends. I surely do appreciate that you have stopped in to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed this. I've got lots of ideas, and feel free to reach out to me for ideas that you might want to see in the coming videos. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.